Willpower, some say it's what separates the good from the great. But let me tell you something, you're not just born with it. Dr. Andrew Huberman, a neuroscientist at Stanford, explains that it's a skill you can train. In this video, I'll break down the major takeaways from his incredible 2-hour talk with David Goggins, show you how I've applied these strategies in my own life, and help you leverage the power of neuroscience to boost your own willpower today. So let's start with the first one. Number one, train your willpower like a muscle. And the core idea is that willpower is trainable. And Dr. Huberman explains that the interior mid-cingulate cortex, a part of the brain involved in decision making and motivation, get stronger and bigger every time you face discomfort and push through.
Most people don't know this, but there's a brain structure called the anterior mid-cingulate cortex. But what's interesting about this brain area is there are now a lot of data showing that when people do something they don't want, this brain area gets big. It's especially large or grows larger in people that see themselves as challenged and overcome some challenge. In many ways, scientists are starting to think of the anterior mid-cingulate cortex not just as one of the seats of willpower,
Right.
but perhaps actually the seat of the will to live.
He introduces the concept of micro sucks, and those are small, uncomfortable tasks that build mental toughness over time. Think of them as mental push-ups, like tiny moments that make you stronger. When you consistently do things that are hard or uncomfortable, you're literally rewiring your brain to handle stress and challenges better. Here's an example. I started taking cold showers, not because I love freezing water, but because it's a small, controlled discomfort. And at first, it was terrible. And after a week, something shifted. I started feeling calmer, not just in the shower, but also during stressful moments during the day. And that's the power of training your willpower muscle. And here's how you can start. Pick one small discomfort to face every day. It doesn't have to be cold shower. It could be as simple as getting out of bed without snoozing your alarm or resisting the urge to scroll through your phone, for example. These tiny moments build up over time. Number two, focus on energy management, not time management. And here's something we often overlook. Willpower is tied to energy. If you're running on empty, maybe you've had bad night's sleep, skip breakfast, or have a hangover, it's no wonder you struggle to stay disciplined. Dr. Huberman emphasizes managing your energy, not just your time, to maximize self-control. And this one hit me because I used to think I could outwork fatigue, late nights, early mornings, and endless coffee, but in reality I was burning out. So I made one change. I committed to getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night, no exception. And let me tell you, the difference was night and day. Suddenly, I had more focus, I was less irritable, and I could push through challenges without feeling drained. If you're struggling, start by auditing your energy. Are you sleeping enough? Are you eating real meals or just snacking on junk? Even a 15-minute walk during your lunch break can recharge your energy and give you the extra boost of willpower. Number three, celebrate small wins to boost your dopamine. Let's talk about dopamine, the molecule of motivation. Dr. Huberman explains that dopamine is released when you experience a reward, big or small. But here's the hack. You don't have to wait for huge wins to feel motivated. Celebrating small wins can give you that same dopamine hit and keep you going on the long run. And here's what I did. I started keeping a journal where I write down 3 wins every day. Some days it's big stuff like finishing a project, and other days it's as simple as I didn't scroll on my phone during breakfast. It sounds silly, but the act of acknowledging those wins releases dopamine, which keeps me motivated to tackle the next thing. So try this. At the end of your day, write down 3 wins, no matter how small. You'll train your brain to associate progress with positivity, and that motivation will snowball. Number 4, practice visualization to prepare for challenges. Visualization is not just for athletes. Dr. Huberman explains that imagining both your success and the obstacle you might face prepares your brain for real-life challenges. This practice builds resilience and helps you stay on track when things don't go as planned. I'll give you an example. When I'm preparing for a big day, like an important meeting with a client, I spend 5 minutes visualizing how it will go. I imagine myself feeling confident and handling everything smoothly, but I also picture the roadblocks. Maybe my camera doesn't work, or I stumble over my words. And by preparing for those scenarios, I stay calm and focused when they actually happen. So take 5 minutes each morning to visualize your day, picture yourself succeeding, but also think about how you'll handle setbacks. Try and handle the emotions as if it were happening in reality. It's a simple habit that can absolutely transform how you approach your challenges. Number 5, change your beliefs about willpower. And here's something fascinating. Your beliefs about willpower matter a lot. Dr. Huberman explains that people who view willpower as an unlimited resource actually perform better under stress. It's a mindset shift that can change everything. I used to think I'm too tired to keep going, and guess what? That belief made it true. But when I flipped the script to I've got more in the tank, it was like my brain found hidden energy reserves. That mindset alone helped me push through tough workouts and long work days. Next time you feel like quitting, remind yourself you've got more to give. It's not just motivational fluff. Your brain listens to what you tell it. So there you have it, 5 practical insights from Andrew Huberman to build unstoppable willpower. These strategies have made a huge difference in my life, and I know they can do the same for you. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress, one step at a time. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. And let me know which strategy you will try first. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care.